Hello everyone and welcome back to KCD. It's been a few weeks since I did the first prologue session or session 1 of the game. I will admit this, someone said to me, my friend Merrick from Nowhere Entertainment said to me, don't do this game and keep doing it every single day. Take a break from the game, take a step back and play something else to give yourself time in between. And that's what I've done. And in between all that, I've been unwell. The week after my birthday, or the day after my birthday, I should say, I became very unwell for at least a week. I was still not right when I went back to work after being on holiday that week, the following week after. So the week of my birthday, the week before, I had a week off on holiday, and the following week after, I also had a week off. And I went back to work, and I still wasn't 100%. I was still a little bit, croaky in the voice. I still felt a little bit, not fully right. I was able to stream, even though I couldn't stream the week I was ill. I tried streaming on the Monday or whatever day it was, on Tuesday, and I was so ill I couldn't do it. So welcome to session 2. Each session is going to be 10 videos. And what I'm going to do is I am going to do the DLC that is with Teresa. And that's going to be in a separate session, a separate folder. And how I'm going to do it is I'm going to release one video of that throughout the LP, probably once a week. The rate of this LP that's going to go out is going to be once a day. But at the minute, I think I'm going to release this earlier than the new year. So we need to get changed. Haven't got much in terms of armor that can. So one thing we're going to have to go and do is go around and get armor. So we're going to have to go and do the treasure chests. And in order to do this properly, I need to go and do this task for the miller, which is stealing something. We need to do this, otherwise it's going to be pointless. Grab the spade.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still That is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet, along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him.
Farewell.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So what are we to do with you, Henry?
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him? It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then? Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Scarlet. So, I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
All right. I'll take him. He can keep me company on my travels.
Thanks, Henry. Go and get him then. He's sniffing around somewhere here.
Hey, Mutt. Remember me? From Skalitz, remember? You wanna go with me? Come on then. We'll get on like a house on fire. Follow me.
So now we have Mutt. So if you level Mutt up, he can be really useful. I don't think we can buy anything from the miller yet.
May the Lord watch you. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock to flame. But don't stop holding the tumbler. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Kuttenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard.
Ah, my God!
You're a damn hand now. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's only for practice. With real loss, you have to watch out. Right.
You can practice on this. So you want to level up your lockpicking because later in the game you want to have lockpicking that will enable you to open anything or all the harder locks. Now you can get a perk which if you drink alcohol will allow you to unlock a very hard box, which of course we'll need. Look to see how far I am to leveling up. So we have got a few things we can unlock at the moment. Lock picking is on 2. We unlock a perk on level 3, and we're not far away from that now at all. So I don't really know. I mean, it's going to be a long, hard slog. And the thing you want to do is just go around and lockpick as many locks as you can. So we had 59%. What have we got now? We've got 78%. So we're now going to be able to get a perk if we unlock this time. We also need to get Mutt leveled up as well, so he can hunt and all that kind of stuff. That's one thing I do want to get up is Mutt. Having Mutt is useful. So now we've got a perk or a skill point. So what do we want to do? We can only do Repairman, which is us successfully committing 20% of any broken lockpicks return to your inventory. I think we want to do this one. We can only unlock up to hard, I think. Level 6, I think, is where you can unlock hard or very hard. So let's go and do this task now for Hejek. Also want to get as many of these flowers and stuff around as possible, because you will also level up that. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to see the achievements that I'll get on this because I unlocked them all when I did this before, which is actually quite annoying. We want to go and see the executioner. What I'm going to do is just buy the ring from him. Now I'm going to try and also level up my speech as well, because later on I want to skip a certain part when you have to go and see Father Goodwin. I don't want to have to do that whole thing getting drunk with him. It's annoying because you have to do so much and it goes on so long, and you have to do this sermon at the end, which I want to avoid if I can.
Hey, who's that?
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time. He says you should come and get the balance.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away.
Actually,
Hey, who's there?
he's not even here. I was going to do this a different way, but fuck it.
What? This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
We will go and see Sir Radzik after we do this bit. I want to be able to get the ability to sell stuff. And we're going to sell quite a lot of stuff to Miller Pezek. We're also going to be... I would say, well, it's probably not worth... Oh, he's only here. He's not even got there yet. One thing we are going to go and do is go and buy a horse early. Now, we will get a horse. You do get a horse later on. You get Pebbles, who is your trusted horse throughout the whole game. But I want to get a horse early. And the reason being is because if you get a horse and before you go on hunting with Hans, there's actually a unique conversation with Hans. A different conversation. And he's actually surprised you've got a horse. But in order to do that, we need money. And we need at least 5 grand. Where are you going?
He's got a nerve coming back here.
What do you mean, me? I haven't done anything.
Good day to you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Take care.
Right, let's have a look at what we can sell. This is a good thing to have on us, and it's not been anything bad happen with it. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of that, that, that. Get rid of that, and we'll get rid of 5 of them. Get rid of this, get rid of both of these. Fuck, we're not going to get very much. Well, we're getting 1,000, so. Okay, we've got 2 grand. That's not bad, actually. What have I got in terms of lockpicks? How many have I got? 3.
I've got some goods here.
All right. Take care.
Alright, we've got 2 grand, but it's not enough for a horse yet, so we're going to have to go and see Sir Radzik and probably do... This is going to take up quite a lot of the next part of the video, though. We also need to increase our speech, which is very important too. Have a look at what we've got stats. We've got strength. We'll do this one. We haven't got anything on that. Agility, we've got something on agility. Featherweight. I suppose it's alright. Combat, we've got Warface, and we'll do do this. That will mean that anyone we fight, we have a better chance of drawing blood, which is useful to do. God, you've not walked very far, have you, mate? Neither have we, mind you. Shit, I think if we do this, we're going to get into the point where we have to... We'll get drawn into a situation of the next part. We can't do it yet. I have to go and get a horse first.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Alright, I think we'll have to go and talk to Sir Radzig. It will take us into the next part, but I think we can go and get a horse before we do. I'm a bit concerned, but if necessary we can go back and I can go and do it first and then do this bit again.
Would that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, There's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
Oh, I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Okay, so we have to now, we get basically thrown into this next part. Actually, no, we don't. We can wait for a little bit. So we're going to go and... The thing is, I think we need to steal some shit. And for that, we need to improve...
Bread! Fresh bread! Bread!
We need to improve our lockpicking skill.
Cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
Perfect. Ah, it's not what I thought it was. Damn it. Stealth.
How did it go today?
Like I...
Two left hands.
I need to just level up this lock picking. So in order to do that, we need to lock pick some doors.
What's going on out there?
Woman.
What the? Hey, don't move a finger. Surrender. You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you. What are you doing to that? Well, you won't forget.
Damn it. Here's your coin then.
All right. Give me all the things you stole so I can return them to their...
I haven't stolen anything, mate. You got no proof that I have. Yeah, thought so. I've got nothing on me that shows that I've stolen anything. So you can get that out of your fucking head right now. Ah, fuck it. I'm not high enough to do it.
Good day to you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Young Sir Hans is our governor, but Sir Hanush is his guardian till he comes of age. That's not a day I'm looking forward to.
What's life like in Rattay?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
I know they got nowhere to go. Skalitz is a pile of ashes and the countryside ain't safe, but they've been here too long. Some of those buggers got light fingers, and not a one of them appreciates the sacrifices we made for them.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Everywhere they go, they pillage, rape, and slaughter. Or so the tales have it. Of course, all armies do that, but them barbarians take pleasure in it.
Take care of that.
I need to also level up my speech as well, which is also really important. $77%. Do we get anything if we do anything?
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Take care of that. Is that only 1%? That's not very much. Get through the door, you fucking idiot.
Hey, who's there?
Is someone there?
Hey! My God, I see someone stealing! There's a thief here!
I haven't stolen anything.
Ah!
I haven't stolen anything.
You stop right where you are.
I haven't stolen anything.
Surrender! You were seen pick this definite.
All right.
Give me back this.
I haven't stolen anything. Get that through your head. I've not stolen a fucking thing.
God be with you. Farewell.
Right, let's check. Speech, 81%.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us here to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver and how Sir Radzig sided with the king. May the Lord watch over you.
81%. 84. What? This guy hasn't got a torch, so why are you harassing me?
Greetings. What do you need?
How does life in Rattay suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in, but then...
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was an account of our God bless.
What are you doing, creeping around like a footpad? Everyone has to carry a light at night by law.
I don't know that, do I? I haven't been told.
Why are you waking me? Go away. God be with you.
I think I have something that belongs to you. I found it in Skalitz.
What do you mean?
That's it?
By all the saints, thank you. You don't even know how much you've helped us. And if you know my wife, then you'll know you've just saved my life.
You're welcome.
I don't know what to say. Here, take this at least. I'm poor, but you saved us.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
Them Rattay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war.
Did you find out what actually happened?
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech lords and abducted the king. And our lord sides with Wenceslas. See you later.
If we talk one more person, we should be able to get
Jesus Christ be praised.
and level up.
What kind of governor is...
Young Sir Hans is our governor.
What's life like in Rattay?
Life is good here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Don't talk to me about that fucking rabble. A soldier was saying in the alehouse, them barbarians impale people on spikes, rape women. They hold nothing sacred, the filthy heathens. Good luck to you.
Why is that not gone up? So we want to get the skill for speech that allows us to see the other person's stats. And if our one is higher, that's good. Unfortunately, I never have the little crown symbol high at all. It's always low. So I'm not sure how you increase that.
Good morning. Good luck then.
Right, let me increase this stat, and I think we're then done. Fuck. Can only unlock a level. What level am I? Level 4. Oh my god, man. I can't believe that. I think we'll have it on the high one.
I see you survived.
Aren't you observant?
You still owe me. Don't think I've forgotten.
I don't owe you. I owe your father, and he's dead. So get out of here.
You bastard.
Way off. Damn it!
Right.
What's the matter? Come on. What's that? Who's there? Oh!
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! Surrender! You've been making trouble and beating people up. This definitely won't.
Damn it. Here's...
All right.
You! Stop right where you are!
I've not done anything else!
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You crook! I caught you right in the act. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry.
Damn it. Here...
You've purged your... and spread your arms and legs.
I've not got anything on me. So now you've just violated me, you fucking ass. Of course, if the others hadn't gotten in my way, I wouldn't have hit them as well. But because they walked literally in my way, of course I hit them. They need to not walk in my way.
You there. Come here a moment. Hey, you. The word is clear.
I see you survived.
Aren't you a...
You still owe me.
I don't. So get out of here.
You can't avoid this forever, you know.
Of course I can. It's you who can't piss me off forever.
You realise I could kill you without a moment's thought. Anytime I want to, you coward.
Haha, really? Then go ahead. Show me.
have pity on me. Poor wretch.
About that money you owe me.
Murderers took everything
Fine, I owe you. And what am I supposed to do about it? You think you'll get anything from me? Look at what I've got. But maybe I could. Maybe I could tell you where you can find some money. If you forgive my debt, that is.
All right then. Start talking.
No. First, I want you to swear you won't be demanding anything else from me.
No way. This smells as fishy as a week-old carp.
Then, I don't know what I can do for you.
About that money.
Maybe I could tell if you forgive.
The hell with that. I want my money, and right now.
Then, I don't know what I can do for you.
Oh, now I've lost fucking reputation. I'm still fucking owing money in Talberg. Rattay. It's not that bad. Soldiers is not good. Countryside is alright. Traders, not bad. It's alright. It's decent enough. Alright, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm out of time. I'm not gonna save it. I'm gonna quit straight out. So because I'm not gonna talk to Kanish just yet. There's nothing more he can do for me really. So fuck him. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.